Hi there, Virgo. Thank you for joining me for your monthly forecast for October. And it begins with Mercury, your ruling planet, still in your sign for the first week. This is going to give you a real mental sharpness. And also in the first half of this month, Venus, the planet of relating, is in a superb location. So if you do have something that you want to communicate with people, this combination is certainly going to help you. But the month begins on the very first day with a new moon. And this is a new moon which is asking you to think more about your resources. And with the full moon occurring mid-month on the 16th, but conjunct with the restless spirit of Uranus, I do think it's possible that you could be juggling some of your ingoings and outgoings right throughout October. But if you are a more entrepreneurial person, there's a tremendous amount of creativity or creative potential that you can tap into due to the role of Mars. And Mars is going to be in the most superb location for you all of this month. This is the planet of drive, it's the planet of passion, it's the planet of sex appeal, and it's in a very beguiling location for you in terms of all of these areas. But Mars is also going to be squaring up to Jupiter in the first couple of weeks of this month, and Jupiter for you has relocated into a part of your horoscope which is about your resources. So I do feel it's possible that you could be tempted by sales and the more fun side of life, certainly in the first 2 weeks, but perhaps beyond then, because the passions that you're going to have for life may see it more difficult for you to be that much more self-disciplined and keeping within what you would normally be able to do. So any kind of constraints around your finances could seem a bit frustrating, and you're certainly going to want to enjoy your life to the maximum. So if you can, try to set aside what available money you can to give yourself some necessary treats, whether it's to rejuvenate your wardrobe or to go out with some friends and have a few good nights, because I do feel that this can be a great time to just go for it. Now from the 7th, Mercury also moves into your sector of everyday resources. It's going to help you in the sense that your thinking around this can just become that much more detailed. But I do feel that that full moon of the 16th is very, very passionate. And it may lead to some surprises too, surprise opportunities. And that may require you to be that much more flexible in the way that you respond to life. It's possible, for example, that a more entrepreneurial idea will be sparked, but this could require a certain amount of investment just at a time when you're not naturally sure that that's the right thing to do, because on that other side of things, you're needing to be a bit more cautious about your budget. Now, Mars goes on to also go alongside Pluto in week 3. And whatever it is that's really inspiring you, you're going to want to push towards this in a big way at that time. But then on the 18th, Venus moves into a quieter, more reflective part of your horoscope. So if you do spend some money, don't be surprised if it's on some home improvements in the second 2 weeks of this month. But then on the 23rd and the 25th, the Sun and Mercury has a quick transit this month, move into the fast-moving 3rd house. The pace of life is going to quicken up, and so can your reflexes. Anything which tests you out a little bit in terms of crosswords, puzzles, new technology that's a bit more challenging can be like grist to a mill for you. But Mars then clashes with Uranus in the last week. And that's why I feel that even if there is a more entrepreneurial idea that comes up for you, don't be so risk-taking to the point that you're not staying mindful of what you can really afford or what makes you feel secure. So there's a real thread between your passions, the things that you want to express about yourself, even your love life, and how much it's going to cost and your values around that. You could be drawn to someone this month, for example, who has a very different view of the world to you, but you may still find them absolutely irresistible. If that's the case, then be realistic about where this is going to go if their values are so different to yours. But I don't think that October is going to be dull in any way at all. It really is going to be absolutely reverberating with possibilities, but it may see you a lot more compulsive than usual, and that could see you darting in some different directions. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck, and goodbye for now.